Good morning, welcome back. It's Thursday 4th of April. Tuesday 2nd of April I officially retired after 40 years of full-time work, so it's feels a bit strange really, but great at the same time that I'm able to sit here and just do what I want. Amazing. So yeah, question actually for you guys out there, anybody of you that are in that fortunate position of being retired, and I know some of you I've talked to, how did you adjust, how did you adapt? So all of a sudden, you know, this work routine thing stopping, and then you then get to choose how to spend the time, how to spend your time. So please drop a comment down below how you adapted, how you adjusted to being retired and how you found it. I'll just grab the camera now and I'll show you what sort of things we're going to do today. Okay, so one of the projects I want to do is rebuild this little set of steps down to the greenhouse. I don't know how well that you can see, but they're all on an angle, sort of tilting this way, and it's not very good really, so I'm going to dig the whole lot out, and I've got some breeze blocks that I salvaged. They just need some of the old render knocking off, and build a little wall each side and then relay the flags so it'll be a proper steady and even path. So that's one thing. I also need to relay these as well, so because my plot is on quite a steep slope, what tends to happen is they can keep slipping down like this. So again, the idea would be to put a couple of planks, boards each side, and then screed the soil so it's really flat, and then relay them. Then hopefully I won't have that problem. So that's another thing I want to do. Not all today, of course. And then I've noticed on the raised beds here, I've taken all the covers off now. On this one, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of bored out and some of the soil's been falling out. So I need to dig some of the soil out, and then, well, the idea is I've got a trolley jack, a bottle jack. See if I can push that board back in till it's level, and then I've got some steel brackets to bolt through and hopefully nip it up together. And then on this one you can see that board's coming away, so again we just need to get some fresh screws and push that back into there. So there's quite a few repair jobs to do. Just a quick update on what I've been doing. Yesterday I managed to I've got a full bed of lettuce. These are Lolo Rosso. I'll just put some fleece over to give a little bit of protection. And my wife bought me some asparagus crowns, even though I am growing them from seed. She treated me to a couple of bags of crowns, so there was 4, 2 in each bag. So I put 4 in there, and then obviously when my seedlings are ready to transplant, I'll make them up, and we're going to do a whole row right the way down the full length of the plot of asparagus. So that's something I've been on with as well. So there's the breeze blocks. You can see it's got old render on, need to knock that off. I'll use those to build that little wall. So that's what I'm going to be doing this morning, well today really, anyway, so we can get that started. I'll just show you the I've got a video on this anyway, this carrot bed that I've made. But I've got a piece of glass over there just trying to warm the soil up a bit, and I've ordered some sweet candle carrot seed. So hopefully soon I'll be able to get some sown in there. Right, let's get cracking. Okay, that's the flags out. So just stack those up against there for now. So what I'm going to do, you see I've got a draining spade here. It's a narrow spade, so I don't have to dig too wide a trench, but I'll dig a bit of a wider trench out each side of that slab, if you will, and then we'll put a little concrete footing in, only about, I don't know, 3 inch, 4 inch maybe. I'll just use stone. I've plenty of stone on this site, and I've got sand and cement, so I'll just make a little concrete footing to go in, put some levelling pegs in, and then that'll be the base for the blocks to go on. Then we'll just build these little walls, and that'll obviously then retain this earth here, and then we can get the slabs laid back down nice and flat, and they'll be locked in, and that'll be a good solid job. So I'll get on, bring you back in a while. Right, okie doke. So I'll have to get some levelling pegs just to knock into the bottom there, and then we can level it up with the rough concrete. So hopefully it'll be roughly in line with that path inside the greenhouse. Doesn't have to be 100%. So I'll have to cut the pegs up at home and then come back this afternoon and mix some concrete up and put those in. So I think I'll push on now, and we'll go and see if we can repair this raised bed I was discussing earlier. Right, so I've used the bottle jack to push it back. Probably too far, but that's fine. I can slacken it off a little bit. But what I'll do is drive some stakes in and screw into those. I just had some little bits of ply originally screwed in, but they've all gone rotten, which is why it's pushed it out. That was a tip, by the way, from Terry King. I saw him do a similar thing, moving his greenhouse frame. It was a genius solution, so thanks very much for that, Terry. Right, so off home, we'll get some stakes cut for here, get some levelling pegs cut, and then back this afternoon to carry on. So see you later. Job done. Done the same with the other one as well. That one was pushing out a little bit. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, we've got our levelling pegs in, and here's our rough concrete mix. I've got a bucket of stones washed out the plot. It's out of one raised bed actually. A couple of buckets of sharp sand and about half a bucket of cement. So I'll get that mixed, get that dumped in there, level it up to the top of the pegs, and then that's the job for now. Bring you back. Right, there we go. That's the footings in. So I'll get the barrow washed out and everything, and then see what else we've got to do. Catch you in a bit. Right, well, I've brought some breeze blocks up ready for, well, hopefully tomorrow morning. And there was some with some render on, so I just knocked that off because they were destined for landfill. Somebody put them on free cycle, so they were for free. So there was a lot of clean ones, but there was a lot with some render on. So anyway, I've knocked that off. So I think we'll get cleaned up. Got a really strong breeze at the moment, which isn't to snap some of the onion tops, which is a bit annoying, but what can you do? Anyway, the other thing I just forgot, I took all the this area here had all the chrysanthemum stools, so if you're very careful, you can get new plants just from the stools, which are already rooted. So I did a lot of those yesterday, a few more there, and then just sheeted that up just in case it rains. That's my phone ringing. I'll just ignore it. Anyway, peas are doing really well. These are the chrysanth cuttings, so they'll have to be potted up soon. So yeah, it's been a good day again. It's a good job I'm retired, otherwise I don't know why the hell I get time to do all this stuff. But anyway, I've got all the time now, haven't I? Grapevine's bursting into life, and yeah, we've got some radishes coming. Excellent. Right guys, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you later.